Listen carefully, for this moment is unlike any other. I am the Lord who speaks to you right now, not in some distant future, but in this very instant. While many search endlessly for answers, I come to you with authority, offering you a miracle that is already here. It is right before you, waiting for you to open your heart, so that the transformation you seek can begin to unfold in every part of your life. I don't bring empty promises or far-off hopes. I bring you living reality, present power, and immediate answers. The things you thought were delayed are now happening in front of your eyes. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Right now, as you hear these words, something is shifting in the realm you cannot see. The atmosphere around you is changing, and what seemed impossible is starting to move. I understand your doubts. I know you have wondered if you are truly deserving of what is coming. I hear the voices that have told you the promises are for others, not for you. But I tell you now, the key is already in your hands. If you feel this stirring in your spirit right now, if something inside you is responding to these words, type Amen in the comments. Don't hesitate. This simple act is your first step of agreement with what I am releasing over your life. The impossible is starting to give way. The doors that once seemed closed are now opening, and what seemed out of reach is drawing closer with force. Don't wait any longer. Don't put it off, because this moment is precious and was prepared by me. When I say your miracle is here, I mean it is already breathing in your present, ready to change everything. Not as a distant promise floating somewhere in the clouds, but as a seed already planted in the soil of your life, roots taking hold beneath the surface where you cannot yet see. Look around and feel that the atmosphere is shifting. The heaviness that weighed you down is starting to fade, and the darkness that tried to surround you is dissipating. This is not a chance occurrence, but the result of my presence. Moving through your circumstances right now, I have come to you now to assure you that your steps will not be lost. Your heart has been heard, your tears have been collected, and every cry has reached me at just the right time. Every single prayer you whispered in the middle of the night, every moment you felt alone, I was there collecting each one. Think about Maria. She had given up on her marriage after 15 years of conflict. The fights had become so frequent that silence felt safer. She stopped believing anything could change. But in one moment, when she opened her heart to my word, I began to move. Within weeks, conversations that once ended in slammed doors were transformed. The husband who seemed distant became present again. The home that felt like a battlefield became a place of peace. This wasn't gradual. This was sudden, undeniable breakthrough, and she still remembers the day she finally believed. It wasn't when things got better. It was the moment she decided to trust me before seeing evidence. That is when everything shifted. How many times have you closed your eyes thinking nothing would ever change? How many times did you believe the pain would never end? How many nights have you fallen asleep with tears, wondering if anyone even noticed your struggle? But today is the turning point. What once seemed like a heavy routine now becomes a platform for you to share your story. The things that held you down no longer have control, because I, the Lord, have come to break the chains. What once seemed like an impenetrable wall will now be seen as an open door, and the silence that surrounded you will transform into the music of hope. The breakthrough is not coming. The breakthrough has arrived. Can you feel it? That warmth in your chest, that stirring in your spirit. That is my confirmation. This call is not just an invitation. It is a cry. I urge you to open your heart right now. Don't stay trapped by what has already happened. Don't stay stuck in the memory of what didn't work. I am leading you to a new beginning, a fresh start, a new season. Everything that once resisted will now yield to my word. I declare that the winds that once pushed you back will now blow in your favor. I declare that the rough waters will become a pathway, and that the hands that once shook with doubt will be made strong by my spirit. I do not speak for you to simply remember these words, but for you to live them. Your heart must decide if you believe what I am saying now. Faith unlocks the door I have already given you the key to. Don't demand explanations. Don't wait for human proof. I am the proof, the answer, the fulfillment. Today, I offer you the chance to experience the supernatural, not as a distant promise, but as a present reality. Feel my presence around you. The breath that touches your spirit is a sign that I am moving what was once stuck. The warmth in your heart confirms that my promise is being fulfilled. I am the God who speaks and fulfills, the God who promises and fulfills, the God who plants and reaps with you. Nothing I give you will be lost. Nothing I bring into your life will be taken away. I am confirming your faith on a firm foundation. I am calming your emotions. I am securing your steps on the right path. Don't let haste or disbelief steal this moment from you. It is time to raise your head and declare that the promise has already begun. It is time to respond with faith. There is no gap between what I say and what I do. Every word is a seed that begins to grow the moment you receive it. Every word you hear is life being planted within you. Nothing can stop what I have already started. Now pause for a moment. Someone you know needs to hear this. Share it now while it is fresh. Don't wait. They need this today. You might think you are simply hearing words, but I tell you that each phrase is a spiritual key. Each declaration is a door opening. Each revelation is a seed planted in your heart. Persistence is living faith. How many times have you felt the urge to give up halfway? How many times have you started something, only to stop before seeing results? Now I teach you that the key is to persevere. Those who persevere experience fullness. That is why I tell you, stay here because there is more. Don't stop what I have already begun. Every second you decide to keep going is like a root growing deeper. And the deeper your roots, the stronger your harvest will be. I am giving you answers, not just in what you hear now, but also in what is to come. This is a journey, not just a moment. When you decide to stay, you are showing that you trust me, and that trust is precious to me. I honor when my child chooses to wait and not rush. I honor when you choose to stay. Your persistence is creating space for me to align the unseen. By listening, I change your circumstances. By staying, I remove obstacles you didn't even realize were there. By trusting, I place the right people in your life at the right time. Many begin, but few continue. I want you to be among those who stay, because it is through perseverance that my power is revealed. You were not meant to just see the start. You were meant to witness the complete work. Look at me and stay, because every minute you choose to remain is a minute of transformation. This is how my spirit moves, little by little, word by word. You may not notice it right away, but when you look back, you will see how much you have changed just by staying. The weight you carried begins to fade. The anxiety that stole your peace begins to settle. The hope that once felt small starts to grow. The atmosphere within you is no longer the same, and all of this happens because you decided to stay. It is not just about you. Your choice to remain impacts generations. By refusing to give up, you are sowing strength for those who come after you. Your testimony will prove that those who stay until the end will always receive the best I have to give. That is why I say to you, stay here, not only in this moment, but in every opportunity I give you to hear my voice. What I am releasing cannot be completed all at once. It is continuous, growing, abundant. Your part is to stay connected, and mine is to multiply what you receive. Like and subscribe as prophetic confirmation that you will remain under this word. This is a visible declaration of your faith. By doing this, you show that you choose to walk with me, stay connected, and be part of this movement. You are saying, I choose to stay. I choose to continue. I will not stop what God has begun. And by choosing to stay, you will see doors open, paths prepared, and miracles unfold. I am faithful to complete every work I start. If you stay, I will finish it. The timing is not accidental. I have been preparing this moment before you even knew you needed it. While you thought nothing was happening, I was arranging the pieces. The wait wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Everything had to align perfectly. Your character has been refined through the waiting. Your faith has been strengthened. Your spirit has been prepared. What I am about to release isn't just temporary. It is a permanent shift that will affect everything you touch. Consider David. He lost his job after 20 years. At 52, he felt too old to start over. He spent months with no response. But when he opened his heart to what I was preparing, within 1 week, 3 opportunities appeared that paid more than before. The company created the position specifically for him. That is how I work. I don't just open doors. I create new ones. I make ways where there was no way. This is what awaits you. Not just improvement, but complete transformation. It will be so clearly my hand that everyone will know. I speak to you not just to change your life, but so you understand that what I give you should not be kept to yourself. The miracle I place before you is not just personal. It is a river meant to flow and touch other hearts. I have chosen you, not only to receive, but to be a channel for others. When you open your heart, the movement doesn't stop. It overflows to your home, your family, your friends, and even those who have lost hope. How many people around you are walking with heavy hearts? I see them all. I know every detail. What I am pouring over you right now is bigger than your own need. It spreads like fragrance in the air. My anointing is unstoppable when I choose to act. I reach beyond what you can imagine. Do not keep this word to yourself. Simply sharing this message can change someone's life. You may not know who is on the verge of giving up, who has silently asked for a sign. But I know, and I will use your act of faith to reach those hearts. Every time you share, it is more than just an action. It is unseen intercession that goes where you cannot. You have cared for others many times without recognition. Now I invite you to show care in a new way, by carrying my word and letting this breath of life reach those who need it. You already feel something shifting. A flame is being reignited, a burden lifted, hope restored. Imagine the power when that same flame touches others. Think of homes filled with peace. Imagine weary hearts finding new faith. I am the God who multiplies. The bread in my hands feeds many. What you receive today must reach others. This small act becomes an eternal seed. Through you, those lives will be changed. What may feel like a simple click for you is an answer to someone's prayer. I do not send you alone. My presence goes with every word you share. You are my messenger, my vessel, my voice to those who have not yet heard. I am the God who sees everything, and no detail of your life has gone unnoticed. I know the weight you carry in silence, the commitments that seem to overwhelm you, the responsibilities that feel never-ending. I understand that your body often longs for rest, but even when you are tired, you get up, because you know someone depends on you. I see the effort you put into smiling when all you want to do is cry. I know that each night you lie awake, not from ordinary insomnia, but because your mind is consumed with problems that still have no answers. I know the worries that haunt you, the doctor's appointments that leave you anxious, and the diagnoses that try to steal your hope. I see the medications that have become a part of your routine, the tests you dread, and the fear that whispers nothing will change. But I want you to know, none of this makes you invisible. Every sigh, every hidden tear, every doubt has been brought before me. I have been with you in every quiet room, in every waiting room, in every early morning when you stared at the ceiling, wondering what tomorrow might bring. I see the weight of responsibilities that others don't notice. You worry for many, but few seem to care for you. You support, you give, but few realize the cost it has on you. Even those you love don't always see the price of your sacrifices. When you hoped for words of encouragement, you found only silence. When you needed comfort, you were met with absence. When you sought understanding, you were faced with judgment. Yet, you stood firm, believing you couldn't allow yourself to falter. I do not overlook the tension in your relationships. I know the conversations that were supposed to bring peace, but only left wounds. I see the harsh words that hurt your heart, the unfair accusations that made you question your worth, the family struggles that drained you. You carried burdens that were never yours, took on weights you didn't choose, and still, you kept moving forward. Many around you don't know how much this has cost you, but I know. I saw it all, and I was there in every detail. I see the exhaustion that follows you like a shadow. I know the nights when, even worn out, you cried out for answers. I see the days when you smiled at others while your heart was breaking. I recognize the strength it took for you to keep standing when the ground beneath you seemed to give way. I see how hard you tried to be strong, even when you felt fragile inside. Don't think for a second that your efforts went unnoticed. I saw every battle fought in silence, every tear held back, every tough choice you made, even when you felt powerless. I am your father, and I know what no one else knows. I understand the loneliness you hid behind your responsibilities, the frustration you held inside to keep from burdening others, the pain you kept quiet because you didn't believe anyone would understand. You were never alone, even when it felt like no one saw you. I was there watching every moment, supporting you in ways you couldn't even imagine. Don't blame yourself for your exhaustion. Don't blame yourself for the tears. Don't blame yourself for the moments you thought about giving up. I know your human limits, and still, I love you with an everlasting love. I do not reject you for your weaknesses, but I embrace them. I don't pull away from your pain. I draw even closer. There is no pain you have felt that I have not shared with you. There is no tear you have cried that I have not gathered. There is no sorrow you have experienced that has not touched my heart. I speak to you with authority. Every burden you have carried, every worry that kept you awake at night, every battle you fought alone, I have seen it. I recognize your efforts, and I tell you, they have not been in vain. You have not been unnoticed, forgotten, or ignored. I, the Lord, see everything, and I have already started moving the heavens in your favor. Your weariness will not last forever, your pain will not remain, and your silence will not endure. I have seen it all, and now I come to meet you, to bring relief, to restore you, and to renew you. I am the God who sees your exhaustion and ends the cycles that have tried to trap you. Everything you have carried, every tear you have shed, every sleepless night, and every burden that took your peace has not gone unseen by me. I was with you in every detail, and now I declare that the time of waiting has ended. What seemed endless is coming to a close. I am the one who shuts doors that no longer serve you and opens new paths. You thought weariness would be your permanent state. But I tell you, that cycle is over. Today I come to seal what you could not close. I enter the battles too great for you to fight. I break chains you couldn't break. I undo the words spoken against you that still echo in your mind. I am the one who ends chapters of pain and opens chapters of victory. What once drained you will now be replaced with a source of renewal. What once held you in fear will now stand as a reminder of how I carried you through. The numbers on the calendar do not control my promise. You look at the days, months, and years and think lost time cannot be restored. But I am the Lord of time. When I decree it, one season ends and another begins. Today I tell you that the cycle of pain, delay, frustration, and tears is over. You will no longer keep reliving the same stories, and you will not walk in endless circles anymore. I am putting an end to what has kept you stuck, and I am starting a new season for you. I am placing my number upon your life, the number that represents perfection, fullness, and completion. This is my mark declaring that what has hurt you will no longer have the power to return. It is my signature, confirming that what has begun will continue to grow until it is finished. No more false starts, no more frustrating delays. This is the time for steady progress. No longer will you carry the burden of past battles. It is time to move forward with ease. The time to fear tomorrow is over, for you are stepping into what I have already prepared for you. I speak to you today, not just so you hear these words, but so you take an active part in what I am doing. Faith is not just hearing, it is doing. That is why I ask you to give a visible sign, a prophetic act, a declaration that seals in the spiritual world what I have already set in motion for your life. It is no accident that I have chosen the number 7 as a symbol of perfection, fullness, and completion. Today, I ask you to use this number as a seal of your faith. Comment 777 as a prophetic act that confirms the victory cycle is sealed. By doing so, you declare that you believe pain will no longer rule your life, that the waiting is over, and that victory has already begun. This simple act holds great spiritual meaning because it aligns with my word. It is like planting a flag in your territory saying, defeat no longer has power here. God's promise reigns here. I tell you, nothing will stop the new cycle I have already released. You will feel the difference. The heaviness in your chest will turn into lightness. Anxiety will turn into peace, and insecurity will turn into courage. You will look back and say, it is over. The pain of the past is gone. The struggle that defined me no longer controls me. My spirit will guide you forward. Each step you take will confirm that the season has changed. This is the moment to witness how everything comes together, how the paths align, and how the doors open. Not because of your own strength, but because my hand has declared the start of a new season. The 777 you declared will be remembered as the key moment of your breakthrough. It is a key that opens the door to victory, a seal that ends the pain you have carried once and for all. I am faithful to my promises. and my faithfulness never fails or delays. Keep believing, because what I close, no one can open, and what I open, no one can shut. Today I close the door of sadness and open the door to joy. I close the door of fear and open the door to trust. I close the door of stagnation and open the door to progress. Your life will no longer be defined by the pain of the past, but will stand as a living testimony of my power and faithfulness. I am the Lord who completes the work He begins, and I have already started something in you that will be brought to full completion. Now think of 3 people who need to hear this. Family struggling, friends who have lost hope, co-workers facing impossible situations. Send this to them now, tag them, share it. This is not just about your breakthrough, it is about being part of someone else's miracle. When you share, you release the same anointing that is working in you into their lives. I am the God who does not work alone. My work touches more than just you. When I move in your life, it affects everyone around you. I know how many times you prayed for your family, how often you asked for peace, and how many times you cried out for change. I heard every prayer, gathered every tear. I know the conversations that should have brought peace, but ended in pain. I know the slammed doors, the heavy silences, and the words that caused wounds. I understand how tensions built up and turned your home into a place of conflict instead of rest. But today, I come to declare that my spirit is visiting your home. The atmosphere that once felt unbearable will be changed by my presence. Where there were arguments, there will be laughter. Where there was distance, there will be reconciliation. Where there was heaviness, there will now be lightness. The change I begin in you will be seen by everyone around you. They will notice the peace in your eyes. They will hear in your words the strength from me. They will feel in your actions the presence of something greater. The transformation will not only be internal, it will be visible, undeniable. And when they ask what happened, you will know that you have been touched by my power, and what began in you is now overflowing to everyone around you. I tell you, don't give up on those who seem distant, or who hurt you, rejected you, or pushed you away. I am the God who unites hearts, heals old wounds, and restores broken relationships. What seemed lost will be found. What seemed dead will come to life. What appeared impossible to fix will be made whole. And it will not only be your family, it will be everyone who crosses your path, colleagues, friends, neighbors. You will become a living message, a silent witness that speaks louder than words. Every look you give will be a sign. Every action will leave an impact. Every gesture will build a bridge for others to find what you have found. Don't keep this to yourself. What I am pouring into you is too precious to hold in. What I give you is not just a blessing, it is a mission. You are called to be a channel, a voice, a reflection. Sharing this word is an act of faith, an intercession. Subscribe now so you never miss the word meant for your season. Turn on notifications. Stay connected. Each message is timed perfectly for what you are walking through. Share this word as a prophetic act so that the same blessing on you will flow to your family, your friends, and those still waiting for their sign. You cannot fully understand who this might reach. It could be someone on the edge of giving up, but I know exactly who they are. I know their hearts. I prepare the encounters. What seems like a simple step for you will be life-changing for someone else. Remember, what I do in you is never only for you. I am the God who blesses one to impact many. I am the God who lifts up one to shine for a multitude. I am the God who transforms a single heart to touch entire generations. You are part of this bigger plan. In time, you will see the results, and then you will realize that nothing was wasted. I declare that your home will be a place of peace, your table, a space of unity. Your family will be a living example of my care. I am the Lord who changes the atmosphere without you even noticing. While you thought nothing was happening, there was already movement in the unseen. The silence wasn't a lack of action. It was preparation. What seems still is already giving way to my word. The environment around you is no longer the same. If it was heavy before, it is now starting to become light. If doubt once filled the air, it is now giving way to certainty where there was stagnation. Now there are signs of progress. I began this work myself. When I choose to act, no one can stop it. And it is already happening. The wind of my spirit is moving in places you cannot see, but soon, you will feel it clearly. Consider Rachel. She had been diagnosed with a condition doctors called incurable. She lived with pain every day, hope diminishing with each failed therapy. Then she heard a message about my healing power. Something stirred inside her. She made a decision to believe, not because her symptoms changed, but because she chose to trust my word over her diagnosis. She declared healing every morning. She praised me in the midst of pain, and then, during a routine checkup, the doctors found something impossible. The condition was gone, completely. No trace remained. They ran the tests 3 times. But there was no error. It was my hand, my healing, my power manifesting in response to faith. Rachel tells everyone that healing isn't just possible, it is happening right now. That same healing power is available to you. Whatever you are facing in your body, mind, or emotions, I am the God who restores. I am the God who makes all things new. The diagnosis doesn't have the final word, I do. Right now, place your hand on the area that needs healing and declare that restoration is happening. Don't wait to feel different. Declare it now in faith, knowing that my word does not return void. Before this message ends, I want you to do one final thing. Type 777 one more time in the comments and add your testimony or expectation. Tell me what you are believing for. Declare what you know I am about to do. Then share this message with your family group, your church community, your closest friends. Let them know that breakthrough is happening, that the season has changed, that victory is no longer distant but present. Your act of faith today, your comment, your share, your declaration, it is not just engagement. It is spiritual warfare. It is prophetic intercession. It is a seed planted that will produce a harvest you cannot yet imagine. I am sealing this moment with my presence. I am marking this day as the turning point in your story. You will remember this as the moment everything shifted, not because of what you did, but because of what I am doing through your faith, through your obedience. The pain of yesterday is finished. The struggle of last season is over. The weight you carried is being lifted right now as you receive these words. Can you feel it? That lightness, that release, that sense of something breaking off. That is my power working in real time. Everything begins now, and I am with you in every detail. The steps you take tomorrow will be guided by my hand. The decisions you make will be illuminated by my wisdom. The doors you approach will open at my command. I am the one who makes all things new. And today, I declare that your life is entering a new chapter. The old story is closed. The old narrative is finished. What defined you before will no longer have power. You are stepping into the fullness of what I have prepared, the abundance I have stored, the breakthrough I have timed for this exact moment. It is not coming. It is here. It is not delayed. It is present. It is breathing in this very instant, waiting for you to fully embrace it. So I speak peace over your mind right now. I speak clarity over your vision. I speak strength over your body. I speak provision over your finances. I speak restoration over your relationships. I speak victory over every battle you face, and I seal it with my word that cannot fail. My promise that cannot be broken. My power that cannot be stopped. You are mine, and I am yours. What I have begun, I will complete. This is not the end of our conversation. This is the beginning of your testimony. Go now in faith, knowing that you carry my blessing, my anointing, my presence everywhere you go. Share this word, declare this truth, walk in this victory, and watch as everything I have spoken comes to pass before your very eyes. I am with you always.